Can the Prime Minister please tell the House and New Zealanders how many gang members or holders of illegal firearms have registered their firearms with her new $200 million register?
Mr. Speaker, I don't have that figure on me.
Is the Acting Prime Minister aware that spending per person on education has risen 8.4% faster than inflation since her government's been in office? And if so, can she really say that New Zealanders are getting better value for money in education when fewer kids are going to school and Kiwi kids are doing worse in every international comparison since her government's been in office?
Mr. Speaker, I'm not going to apologise. I'm very proud of our investment in education.
Supplementary. If the Acting Prime Minister won't apologise for spending more money, will she apologise for spending more money only to have fewer kids going to school, learning less? It's all there in black and white. Will she apologise for that?
And Mr. Speaker, I could rattle off some more investments in education if that member would like, including to invest in public transport. Those things make a difference, so I do not apologise for that.
How is it possible that every time she's challenged for spending more money to get worse results, she just lists more examples of spending that haven't got results?
Mr. Speaker, I would refute the premise of that question.
Does she agree with Prime Minister Chris Hipkins when he said, quote, "It's not right for households to be tightening their belts if the government doesn't too," end quote? And if she does agree with that statement from the Prime Minister, can she see the problem with her constantly standing up and talking about spending and investment without being able to point to a single thing that's actually got better at the end of the day for Kiwis?
Mr. Speaker, tightening our belts includes not promising New Zealanders tax cuts.
Would the Acting Prime Minister like just one more chance to tell the people of New Zealand what measurable outcome or final result has actually got better under her government that spends 25% more per person after inflation? Just one measurable thing, not an investment, an actual improvement in the outcome for the money that is being spent on behalf of taxpayers.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I'll do better than that. I'll give that member 12,000 additional public houses that we now have in this country. Those on the lowest incomes, our beneficiaries, that they are over 40% better off in terms of their incomes, even when inflation is taken into consideration.
Prime Minister to use housing as an example of something that's got better under her government when the prices are through the roof, rents are at record levels and tens of thousands of people are living in motels under her government.
Mr. Speaker, I certainly don't need that member's advice with regards to what will be in the content of my answers. I'm very proud of what we've achieved in housing. There is much more to do.